She hadn't had her H1N1 shot, this one nurse, when they came to get the baby for circumcision. Now, let me tell you something. I had my H1N1. My whole house had their H1N1. I've been trying to get pregnant for 5 years. She comes in with this mask thing, thinking she's going to tend to the baby. And, my husband, he just probably said to himself, oh, Lord, my wife's going to say something. And when she came in first, she was like, well, I'm not sick or anything. I just have the mask on because I had not been vaccinated. Well, my take is, if you need to wear a mask and you for whatever reason don't want to take the shot, then you don't need to be working around these babies. That's how I feel. You need to be on a different flow. You want to jeopardize yourself, that's one thing, but when it comes to everybody else's life, this is the wrong floor for you. So I told her, when she came back, I told her, I said, look, I don't mean to hurt your feelings or anything, but you're going to have to not tend to us today. I just can't deal with that. She said, oh, well, you're breastfeeding, so he gets the immunity through your breast milk. I said, okay, that's fine. I said, but I still don't want you to put me at jeopardy with my baby. You need to be elsewhere. And she was like, okay, no problem. She didn't trip. If she did, she didn't let me see it, which was perfect. That's the way it's supposed to be. So she didn't trip. She went ahead and got me another nurse. The other nurse was like, don't worry, you ain't the only one. So I was like, okay, cool. So that made me feel comfortable. The pediatrician that came to do the circumcision, we use him, but on top of using him, my neighbor is a pediatrician, so we go ahead and I keep him at both. Because when she can't see him, I don't like urgent care. He's that kind of doctor, like you pick up the phone and call him, and he'll call you back in the middle of the night, where I'll get an on-call doctor for her. And I just, I like that special. So, I keep him because he give me that special. He's in Irvine. That was the hospital. And I guess I could talk about coming home. Morning Glory and I delivered on the same day. So I stayed in the hospital, I think, 4 days because they wanted to watch me or whatever. I guess that's C-section stay. And then what else was there? Something else why they kept me an extra day or something. Oh man, my back is killing me. I don't know if it's from the epidural or from breastfeeding now. Let's talk about breastfeeding. They C-sectioned me, so my breast milk didn't come in right away. Okay. So I had to wait for a few days for my breast milk to come in. And I kept pumping, and the colostrum came, and then I just had like a little bit of milk, and I started freaking out. I was like, oh my God, I always had an abundance of milk. Where did this come from? So I kept pumping. I would only get like a little bit in each thing. And then I went down to the health food store. I got my mother's milk. And they said, just keep trying to nurse him. Keep pumping. Your milk's going to come in. I was like, okay, no problem. So I went ahead. I kept pumping. And then on the internet it says eat oatmeal. So I've been eating a lot of oatmeal. That oatmeal makes the milk come in. I keep pumping. Now when I pump, I get 5 ounces here, 4 ounces here. On an excellent day, I'll get 5 and 5. So sometimes I freeze 2 bags, and then sometimes I just pump fresh milk for him. The hardest thing, which was my problem with my other 2, was latching. Oh my God. It's like the rivers of Jordan parted, or Jesus went back to the Red Sea, or the Dead Sea, or the ocean, or Moses and all his disciples. It hurt. And finally I got used to it, and he loves the booby. Booby usually comes in. He gets his boobs, he's okay. But aside from the breast milk, we have problems with him being a little colicky. So I'll talk to you about that. I guess that, yeah, I could talk to you about that now, because I talked to you about the breastfeeding. So let's talk about him being colicky. I'm just trying to cram everything into these little videos, so I'll have 50 million videos. But he was really colicky. We started him off with soy. He was doing fine. He was in the bathroom and everything. And I was giving him, the colostrum until my breast milk came in. And now, with the colicky situation, he wasn't colicky with the soy, but the soy constipates him, the Similac Isomil soy. So we left from that because the doctor said to try something else and put him on. She told me to switch him to Similac Sensitive. Oh my God, I wanted to kill her. I could have just threw the can at my neighbor. So because he just screamed and turned red, and I said, you know what? No, we're not doing, this was automatic. So we didn't know what was going on with him. Okay, so it wasn't the Similac Sensitive. We went to Good Start. He did the Good Start. Just cramping his stomach, carrying on. That milk base was killing him. We went to Nutramigen because it was hypoallergenic or whatever that is, or it was sensitive, whatever. We went to that. He drank an ounce. That thing stink. So because it stunk so bad and it tastes so bad, the pediatrician was like, look, you could try it, but he ain't gonna take it. So the other doctor said, make him take it. He took it. He took an ounce. After a while, he was just doing a half ounce, and he would gag. And I was like, he's a trip. We can't be doing this to him. So we called him up, and they said to do the Similac Alimentin. He's been on the Alimentin. Everything's fine. So we do booby milk, and then we do Alimentin, and then booby milk, and we try to keep him on that steady. Now I have lots of breast milk stored. I pump and freeze. I pump, freeze. I put him on and let him nurse. So I do that. He loves that. And by God's grace, he doesn't get confused. One thing, I think it's Ivy-Teen. Yeah, Ivy-Teen. One thing she said in one of her videos, I remember, with the buying of the bottles, I bought the Breast Flow, and I just went with what Hogue told me and bought a bunch of Breast Flow bottles. But I really wish I didn't do that, because in the end, now it looks like I need to change them. Then I went to Tommy Tippy. I like those. And now I'm down to basic old Playtex, where you squeeze the air out and then you let them nurse off that bottle. I just keep the bottles that are used, more like nursing from the boob. But my baby does not get, by God's grace, he doesn't get nipple confusion. He's just like, okay, I'm going to get bottle. Okay. I could tell him, open up your mouth, you're going to get some booby, come on. And he'll open up his mouth so I can get him get it. And, that's he's a good baby. Really, really good baby. And we're going to go to another video. It looks like I'm running out of time on this one in a minute. So, he's doing good now. But the Good Start broke him out. In his face, he had gotten a really bad rash. Ivantina, again, she had told me, I remember in one of her videos, I guess y'all all just talking just to me. When you watch videos, that's to that one particular person. But I remember her saying in her video to buy the Aquaphor. So when I was stocking up on my equipment for the baby, I bought the Aquaphor. And that was just for dry skin. So when I called the doctor, I was like, look, he broke out. They was like, use the Aquaphor and the triple antibiotic ointment. I have to go pick that up. They had samples, so I have to go to our office and pick that up. But the Aquaphor cleared it up. And